What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out a game called Paranormal Place. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I bought a bunch of games when I bought this one. This one looked to be another one of those abnormality kind of games where you kind of look and be like, oh, what's different in this room? That. But that's just what it looked like. I could be entirely wrong. Maybe it's one of those mystery games where you go around ghost hunting. I guess we'll find out when we get in there, won't we? And if it even works well, because on these guys, I got these to play indie games, and it can play a bunch of the older ones. And unfortunately, a lot of indie games now are coming out built on Unreal Engine 5, and even a game like A Cat Named Mojave barely gets 30 to 45 FPS on this thing. And that's still considered indie game, so hell, the way things are going, I might not even be able to use these for indie game anymore, at least new ones, but I'll always be able to use it for older ones, so it's not like they'll be useless, but that is kind of lame. They're taking away one of the main reasons that I bought the damn thing. Luckily, I still have the Allies and Lenovo and stuff, but I still like my Steam Decks. Hopefully they'll come out with a second one in another a year or so. Probably not. It'll probably be 2030 by the time we see Steam Deck 2, but hey, let's wait and see. Either way, let's stop blabbing, let's get in there, and let's see if the game even runs. It might just tell me, nope, you ain't even playing at all. Not even at 7. You're just not playing.
Well, alright. We're gonna try the default high settings. It's a little overzealous as usual, I think, but we'll try it, because a lot of people just hit play and go. And don't even go in here and check, so this would be their experience. If I remember correctly, this game seems and fakes you out and thinks, oh yeah, you're gonna be slightly alright. Not the greatest, but you'll still get good FPS, but nope. Complete polar opposite. But, in any case though, why don't we go ahead, hop into the game, and let's just go see what it can do. So now we're going to try turning everything down to low besides shadow and texture quality. Or no, reflection quality and visual effects quality. Those are the three it won't let you change. Now, I should have put them down to medium, to be honest. But I kind of figured when I clicked to the empty area, I would have gone to the lowest. But I just wasn't paying attention. But later on, I found out that even the Lenovo Legion Go S, which is much stronger, cannot maintain, or barely can maintain a solid 30. So even if we had put it down to medium, it still wouldn't have been playable. But still, should have done it anyway. Regardless, let's get some gameplay, shall we? Or shall we, I should say. Well, now knowing what we know, we're not going to bother with high, everything high. Now, I still should have at this point put it down to medium, but I just kept everything the same. I figured, well, I forgot to do it on the 1, might as well keep it the same. And I also thought to myself, I really don't think that's going to be the be-all, end-all. Anyway, still, let's hop on in the game and let's see what is what.
Alright guys, that's a wrap for Paranormal Place, and seems like it's kind of more of like an exploration game. So I must have been looking at some other game screenshots or just misconstrued these. Either way, it seems like it could be a fun game, and I thought things were going good, but luckily I played long enough. This is why I don't just run around in a circle for 1 minute and go, yep, it's good. That's the video. But we got to a point where we took everything out of our bag, I finally found the right room, and then we turned on a TV and a weird little glowy orb thing, and all of a sudden we're down to 22, 23, maybe 26 FPS. And I don't know about you, but that's not enough for me. Maybe some people could still play a game where you're just walking around like this, like that, but I didn't think it was worth getting any camera recorded gameplay and wasting a bunch more time that could be spent on some of the other systems that can probably play it a little better. But I at least tried to force myself to at least get a grand total of around like, I think 6 to 8 minutes or something of gameplay, so you can make your choice. I still wanted to try. It at least runs, but the FPS is probably why it doesn't have any kind of verification, or at least like exclamation mark saying, hey, you could probably play this, but be careful about, and then just name things that are wrong with it. But that is that for this video. Sucks it didn't go well, but hopefully the allies can power through, but who knows, maybe those two will just not be able to do it. There's 2 settings that are on high, and maybe those are the ones that are just gonna fuck us over every time we get everything set up on that table. We shall see, but that's for another video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys, even if it was a little bit of a failure. But anyways, until the next video, peace out, guys.